She knows how to work with everyone, industry, the legislature, individuals, the students themselves. She understands education, that's for sure.
With passion and determination, this Sparks girl has been a game changer for hundreds of Northern Nevada high school students.
Is relentless in what she does. She never quits or gets burnt out, which amazes me.
ACE fills a very important niche in that kids who may not be successful or may not be doing well in other traditional school environments get to come to ACE and get a hands-on education. They get to learn a trade, they get to do something every day instead of sitting in a classroom, and they excel in that situation where they may have been struggling in a different situation in a traditional school.
It was with Leigh's constant passion to have every student succeed, not just my own son, and her dedication to making sure that all the students have the needs that they need to be successful.
The ones that really benefit are the students. They're the ones that's what it's about, that's what it was for.
Where others say no, Leigh Berdrow has given families and students a resounding reason to shout yes. There is a place for success in our education system.
Leigh saw the Washoe County School District getting away from their vocational programs. A lot of the schools completely did away with them. And she saw the need for the construction industry and those students to have another avenue.
Nobody was going into construction as an occupation. Somehow it was looked down on by schools. You didn't hear school counselors telling kids, oh, you should be a plumber or a carpenter. It just didn't happen. Even parents, weren't telling their kids. They keep telling them, as you hear today, you need to go to college, you need to go to college.
A co-founder of one of the nation's most unique high schools, the Academy for Career Education is a comprehensive occupational high school created to find the right fit for kids and fill an important need in the construction industry.
When you combine building something with, say, math, for example, they might not have been able to learn geometry in a conventional high school, but when you start building a house, that geometry comes into play. And those were the things that Leigh made sure that the teachers in the classroom reflected with the teachers in the field.
In addition to running the school to a great extent, in addition to dealing with those kids who love her to death, and she loves those kids too. You can just see it in everything she does. She's marketing, she's doing administration, she's doing PR, she's down at the legislature lobbying on behalf of the school. Everything she does is for those kids in that school, and it seems like she spends 24 hours a day doing it.
Leigh had to find the right fit for herself. After a 13-year career with the power company, she saw her true calling was to build a better community through teaching and shaping curriculum that links the needs of business, the goals of educators, and the unmet desires of our students. The Sparks High alum built her new career on hard work and a positive approach that commands respect and overcomes even the most significant hurdles.
Because, when we were hit hard times and there was no money left, the first person who took a pay cut was Leigh. You had teachers asking, when am I going to get a raise? When am I going to get a raise? And she takes a substantial cut in pay just so the school can continue to operate.
And I think she turns students as well as parents' lives around because she's really taught me a lot about myself as a parent, and I've gleaned a lot of knowledge from her as an educator. And she's that person I can walk in, I can sit down, and she'll make time for everybody.
It's her willingness to connect with all aspects of our community when it comes to education that sets Leigh apart.
I think the community as a whole benefits because these students come out of there with the attitude that they're mature adults. They have the ability to get a job. They become a strong part of the community.
I have 5 employees of graduates from ACE High School.
Since its inception in 2002, ACE students have continued to excel in the classroom and in Skills USA Championship competitions, a showcase for the best career and technical students in the nation. More important, they've built better lives through Leigh's example of skill, integrity, and responsibility.
You always say you want to have a school run like a business. Leigh Berdrow runs it like a business. There's no question about that, and that's One of the reasons the support has been built so strong for it amongst the community, I believe, is because they know when dollars goes to Ace High School, it goes to the right reasons.
She has an energy like nobody else in everything she does. She has an energy and an enthusiasm that is just unmatched.
Everything she did was, she always asked herself, is this good for kids? And the answer was always yes if she was involved.
The kids that go to that school absolutely have their lives changed, and they come back and they recognize it, and they come back and see her and tell her what they're doing, what their accomplishments have been.
They want to work for her. They really do. They want to please her. They want to make her proud of them. And that's not even something you can really say in words, but it's more something that she does with her actions.
A visionary who commands respect, her actions speak louder than any mere words can express. Leigh Berdrow, the Sir Award.